equipment, you need at least to have either a band, a yoga strap, an elastic band, but towels, fabric, any type where you can have a little bit of length will work. Okay? So that is fine. That is fine. A towel is fine. Fine, okay? The next one is some form of padding. So you can have a blanket, you can have a pillow, you can use any clothing if you have sensitive knees. It needs to be a little bit wider. I'm just showing is when we're going to do these sort of stretches, we need to kind of pad the knees a little bit. So I'm going to be using this as well when we work the knees. So whatever works for you guys. Last piece of kit would be nice to have some blocks. Those are not compulsory. They do help because we're going to do some leg raises for the articulation of the hips. So you don't need them if you don't have them. Are we ready? Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm burping my lunch. So let's get started. Starting. Shuffle, shuffle. Starting into a wide stance with the toes slightly turned out. Tucking your ribcage a little bit and your pelvis, tailbone, and we're going to start with sumo squats. And squeeze your glutes every time you come back up. So when you come down, align your knees with your toes. When you're here, tuck your tailbone slightly, come back up, squeeze the glutes. Let's keep going. So it's going to be a bit similar to the mobility flow of last night, with some added elements to open the hips. Good, we're going to keep going, guys. Caroline, I love that you put a carrot. Got an actual carrot. Let's do 2 more. On the last one, let's stay down and let's do pelvic rock. So exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. So you really want to try and push your forward and back. So here is the pelvis that we kind of tip forward and try and tip backwards. Good. Two more. One more. Bring the arms up and pulse this here. Nice deep breath. And from here, come on the toes. Bring your feet parallel. And try and come as low as you can and pulse again. So knees stay aligned with the feet. Good. Let's bring it on the toes and down, up and down. Four, three, two, one. Let's bring it again on the outside. Hands on the knees this time. And open here. So push your knee and draw your shoulder down. Every time I do this, I feel like I'm in an 80s fitness music video. Keep pushing. Really get that external rotation of the hips and a slight twist on your spine as well. Two more. Last one. Very nice. We're going to start going sort of wide as the mat with the feet. Okay. Bending the knees. Trying to come into a low squat. If you can't hold it low, so there are several options here. Option one, if you have a brick, you can come and sit on it. As long as your feet stay flat. If you don't really have a brick, come and stay a bit higher and bring your hands on the inside here. We're going to open the knees this way. So if you're in a low squat, open, close, open and close. Do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Staying here. Again, if you're sat on the block, stay on your block. If you're here, come here. This is going to be a bit more challenging, guys. We're going to shuffle the right foot and open into a low lunge. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Bring it back. Now we do the left leg. Shuffle, open and close. Whoosh, whoosh. And bring it back. And we're going to do that again. Keep going, guys. When you come onto your side, try and keep the foot on the floor. Oh, you can't see that. I'm trying to demo so you can see. And when you bring back, keep the foot on the floor. That was my knee that clicked. And one more on each side. Oh. Yeah, we're starting to get tired here. Now we're going to bring it back with the right leg out. Walk it, walk it, walk it. And sit. So remove the block if you were sat on the block. Woo. From here. So now we're gonna use that leg, bring it inside, try and squeeze into the floor, try and stay facing forward. So we're from there, and then bring it out, 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 and squeeze. Again, we want to squeeze. So I'm facing with my chest here, and I'm bringing my knee, but I'm not turning with my knee. We're going to stay facing forward and squeeze that knee inward. But just be mindful, so not everyone can touch the floor, not everybody can really push, but the important is to act. Come on, Mike. And open, same thing. You want to give a nice little squeeze here. and bring it in and out. Stay upright, don't sink in. If you struggle with sinking in and having a really round back, if you're like this, then sit on a block again or cushion. Just give some elevation so you can have a neutral spine. And then we bring it in, gentle squeeze from the inner thigh, bring it out, gentle squeeze from the outer thigh. Give me 2 more. One more. Good. So now from here, we're going to bring the knee in, but with the foot behind. From there, open your leg as much as you can comfortably. So we should feel a nice stretch. I say nice, effective. And then from there, we're going to try and lean forward. So again, not everybody can lean really deeply. This is a bit hard for me. Just try and keep your back straight again here. So try and lean from the hip and the belly, rather than leaning this way. One more deep breath here. And slowly, now we're going to take the knee on the other side. So bend the knee and open. Try and really bring your knee as low as you can here. And do the same thing, leaning forward. Slowly, we're going to bring it back. And you know what we're going to do now? Coming up again, because we shuffle when you shuffle to the other side. So if you need a hand, no worries. Push your stuff up. If you don't need a hand, let's go. And shuffle, 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 shuffle back into your sky. And then we're going to go to the other side. Then again, chest facing forward. And do your rotation in. Give a slight squeeze. And rotations out. And again in. Wow. And out. We're going to be quite sore with this one, guys, because we are going deep into the hip. In. And out. Keep going. What's happening here is we're activating the inner thigh and also the deep muscle of the hip flexors, yeah, so like inside here. When you activate out, we're working through strengthening the piriformis and the gluteus medius. So we're going to do our last rep. Ooh, I find it really hard to like stay facing forward. And once you're on your last rep, let's go and bring foot behind with the knee here. Okay, just be really mindful with your knee. Don't force it, and try to open as much as you can here. Try to get a nice angle before you lean forward. Slowly taking your last breath, bring it back and change side. So now foot is on the inside, knee is on the outside. Lean forward. Lean through your belly. Try and not round the back as much as possible. And also try and keep the foot of the straight leg quite active. And the foot of the straight leg, rotate it outward. And both glutes connected to the floor. Taking another nice deep breath. And on the exhale, just bring it up. What did we do after that? I'm lost. Sometimes I do that, my brain is like having a brain fart. That's what we did, right? Good. Okay. So from here, bring it back up. And you know what we're going to do? Push. And shuffle the foot back into your squat. From your squat, we're going to try and bring ourselves onto the knee. Just like this. Keeping the knees parallel. Lifting the butt up. Tailbone is driving down. And lean back, trying to touch your heels with your glutes. Don't arch the back. Come back. And bring back into squat. So you can help yourself with the hands. Don't worry about it. Just come down. Push yourself upwards. Keep your toes tucked in. Lean back so you can see. I'm completely straight. Up. Push the hands down if you need. And just push back. Yeah, okay. Let's keep going with that one. We're working the quadriceps here. Three more. Two. Last one. Good. Bring it back onto your heels, knees. And come back to front. Okay. We're going to open a little bit wider than the mat. and you're gonna go and get your blocks. If you do not have the blocks, it's okay. It's not necessary. It's not the most important thing. So opening the legs slightly wider than your mat. And if you have a block, start low. Trust me, you don't want to start very high straight away. You can, for those who come to my classes live, normally, the real ones, you can go a little bit more. I trust you guys want to give yourself a little challenge. Okay, so from here, try and lean a little bit forward first. And what we're going to do is push ourselves into a bit of a round back. So you want to try and activate a tiny bit of core first. So we are giving a little bit of support to the hip flexor. So just kind of like push, almost like you want to lift yourself here. Yeah? So you want to feel the activation in your pelvic floor. I'm drawing into a bit of core compression here. So starting, good luck guys. We're gonna shift ourselves slightly to side, lean over the leg slightly. Remember that movement, pushing first, inhale. And as we exhale, we're gonna lift the leg and bring it to the other side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Last one. Good. Bit more of a challenge now. Let's bring it on the block. If you don't have a block, just lift it up. So we're on the block here. We're gonna try and lift it off the block and operate in and out rotations. So from here, up, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a quick 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. What cramps? Other side. Good. So again, remember you're supporting a lot of the movement, guys. So the more you use your core to lift that leg, you're delaying the quadriceps cramp. So sideways, facing your other leg, slight push, inhale, exhale, let's go. My right leg is not as good as my left. And back. Inhale before you lift, exhale, push. Last one. Stay strong. You can do this, you can do this. Okay. On the top of your block. Let's lift it up. 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, it's already given up. 3, 2, 1. Side. 8, 7. Don't lean back, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. It's excruciating, this one. Oh, holy hell. Okay. From here, we're going to do a little bit of stretching here. Yeah, it's so easy when it gets hard to do like leaning back. So it's even more important to like keep engaging through the core. So from here now, we're going to come back into opening the right knee, bending the right knee, opening the left leg. Get your strap. From here, with your strap, you're going to pull it on the left ball of the foot. And you're going to have your hand holding with a bit of tension. Just a little bit. But you don't want it loose. You want to have some tension on your strap. Left hand is on the left shin or left leg. What we're going to do is open and lean. Driving that chest towards the ceiling and try to open through the right quadratus lumborum here. So quadratus lumborum is a muscle that connects the hip to your rib cage. And if you have a tight lower back, it's also quite difficult to enter into pancake stretches. That's why we tend to round the back a little bit too much. It's not only the hamstring that are lacking, it can also be your quadratus. So here we're loosening it a little bit. We're going to do one more and we're going to hold it there. So try to come as low as you can. With your foot, obviously go for it, but don't force it. So you really want to be able to come out of the arm. And try and open your right knee as much as possible still. You should be feeling that the stretch is getting a bit deeper here. Slowly coming back. Then we're going to make this a bit more challenging by bringing the foot here. And we're going to try this time to lift up and bring it back down. That is a little bit more demanding. It's going to be a bit harder. So, stabilize yourself with your left hand and keep that right knee glued to the floor to stabilize you. Lift, pull the leg, and back down. Okay, so if you struggle, guys, that's absolutely fine to just kind of go here and bring the leg a little bit higher. It's okay. We'll do one more, and then we're going to try and hold. Try and hold it. And we release. Cool, I don't know about you, but I'm sweaty actually. We're gonna do the other side now. So undo your right leg now. Bend the left. And go with the strap and the ball of the foot. driving that knee to go as close to the floor as possible. And slide, move it. I'm much tighter on this side. There is always like a side that'll be tighter, guys. Keep your neck long, shoulders away from the ears here, yeah? Even when you lift. You do 2 more. And 1 more. Hold it. So really twist that hip open and use that knee to drive that hip further away. So like this, your quadratus gets the maximum stretch. So like from here to here, you want to pull this up and this down. Make as much room as possible in that muscle. Keep holding. And coming back. Doing the leg up now. Lift and down. So remember, we want to bring it to the side and up. 1 more. Let's hold. One more deep breath. And release. Good. Just try to work the adduction now. So from the adduction, we're going to lie down and we're going to grab a block. If you do not have a block, you can bring any object, even a book, something to hold in between your feet. So using the block, bringing it in between the feet, and we're going to give a gentle squeeze. What we're going to do now, actually, if you have 2 blocks, bring the other one in between the knees as well. Squeezing both, extend the legs, and bring it back down. All with activation, so don't just flop. Just really hold as you extend. So 2 books, with possibly the thinner one in between the knees. Otherwise you're going to struggle with the feet. Keep your lower back connected to the floor. Good. From here, legs extended. Bring them slightly lower, 45 degrees, and back up. Bring them down. Lift up. Keep going, guys. Do me 2 more. Last one. Let go of the blocks. And let's kick into scissor. Bring it slightly down again, 45 degrees. Up and down. And up. Just really squeeze between your thighs. Your thighs should be stuck together. One more. Lovely. Coming down, open here. Let's hold a little moment there. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna push our butts off the floor. Don't arch the back. Start with the pubic bone. Slight lift. And down. And up. And down. So you can see my knees tend to lift up because I've got very little opening in my hip here at the front, so it's fine. So pelvic activation here, pelvic floor activation. So like push your lower back into the mat and squeeze your glutes slightly. Last one. And nice. Bring it back here and roll back up. Goodie. Let's stretch. Just hip a little bit more now. So, quite like this one. So again, you want to have your padding now, because we're going to be on the knee quite a lot. So right knee is bent on the floor. Okay? Your left leg is going to open and straight. So if you can't understand yet the angle, I am aligning my left foot with my knee. So from here, I'm going to draw a line and keep the knee slightly bent. Place your hand on the inside of your thigh. Draw your tailbone slightly in between your legs. And we're going to slowly come down and up. If you find that easy, bring the arms up. As long as the knee follows your toes, you shouldn't be drawing in, yeah? We should be squeezing the glutes at the back. And we should be staying upright all throughout. So from here, I'm staying upright. I'm not swaying sideways. I am very much keeping forward. And up. And down. It's a lot of control here. Keep going. Doing 2 more. Last one. Good. From here, stay nice and low, and let's push that pelvis even more, and release. Push, and release. Push, release. Push. 2 more. Last one. So as you can see, I'm not sitting. This time, place your hands down. And push your knee out from here. Don't sit again. We're not quite there yet. And let's try and extend the leg a little bit more. Still pushing the knee out. This is quite a deep stretch, guys. And then from here, try and come into a half split. So completely extending the leg now. Don't sit on your right heel. Just stay up and try and slide out. Trying to keep the foot connected to the floor. So like this. Maybe a slight pigeon toe as well. Hold it there. We're entering the deeper stretches now. And what we're going to do, bring a little bit more towards the inside. Bend the knee. Try and stay as wide as possible. Shins are parallel. And take a stretch here. And now, rock your butt forward and back a little bit. But keep your shins open. Two more. Last one. Slowly. Bring it back up. Sit on your knees. Just for a little release there, yeah? So rebound. Give a rebound. I don't need it. Beautiful. Let's do the other side then. So left knee is the one that we bend. Right foot coming here, stretching slightly to the side, making sure that we keep the alignment. Try and keep your hips going to the front and open. I'm really struggling with this one, guys, because I've got very little opening. For me, this is like really the hardest bit. Arms up if you want, as long as you keep opening the right knee. Control your movement. Every time you come back up, reset a little bit the pelvis. On the last one, stay there. You can bring the hands down. Let's pelvic rock back and forward, and back and forward. Three more. Two. Last one. The hands and push the knee. Good. Extend the leg a bit more if you want. And slowly come into your half split. Get pigeon toeing slightly in and connecting the full foot on the floor. Remember to breathe nice and slow. On the floor. And slowly, remember wherever, bring it back slightly. Then near the knee. Keep your shins parallel. Drop on your elbows for arms. And let's try and release here a little bit deeper. What are you doing with the music? Beautiful. And this time, rather than rocking forward and back, we're going to do another movement. So from here, come back on your hands, try and stay low, and we're going to arch the back. We're going to cat and cow, basically. Up, and try and round your back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Round as much as you can. It's really difficult. Last one. Beautiful. Woo. Very nice. So, let's get into the deeper stretches of pancake now. Take a little breather, because what's about to happen now is going to get intense. So just make sure that your hips are recovered just before we move on to the last section of the class. Quite intense. Ooh, oh my god. We're all gonna walk like cowboys. Like this. So, moving on into the last section now. If you have sofa, wall, any space that is wide enough for you to kind of spread your legs onto, that sounds wrong, but then we're going to use that space. But for now, we're just going to finish with a tiny bit more activation. Coming and opening as much as you can. Have your block at the ready. And try and keep your feet open. So from here, we're going to just take a lean forward and back. Keeping the toes driven towards the ceiling. So what you want to try is bring your chest towards the block. If you can't lean very much, just bring the block a little bit closer. Again, here the important bit is to keep the spine in slight extension. From here, it's okay to bring the toes in. We're going to work a little bit more through the hips. So like, imagine that you want to twerk. Do this. So pelvic rocks here. So again, we move the hips forward and back. My legs look much wider than they actually are. In reality, they're not very open. So we're going to hold onto the block. Stay nice and strong here. Bring the block above the head. Squeeze the block. And this one lean forward. And back. 8 times. Try and bring yourself as low as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're going to hold it for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ouchie. From here, let's go on to our different sofa, more defendable. And we're going to use this as a prop to open our legs a bit wider. So coming here and just taking it one at a time. The good thing with the sofa is that you can kind of lean into it a little bit. So we're going to hold it for a good minute, guys. So get comfy. Try and take nice deep breath through the belly and try and relax into your stretch. Let me get closer, but I'm sliding on this wooden floor. That's better. We're not quite at a minute, guys. Keep breathing. Beautiful. Let's release. Can you release, guys? Bend the knees. And bring it side to side. Goodie. Let's get into pancake now. Okay. So what I like as well, if you are quite flexible naturally, you might want to elevate your feet with the blocks. For the other people, my recommendation is when you try and do this is to keep your chest driving and try and get that pelvis to come towards the front. Then what we're going to do is extend the arms to the front, because when you keep the block, you're going to draw through the chest and you want to not round the back. So the block helps to kind of keep a spine extension here. And we're going to hold this for a minute, guys. So again, get comfortable. We should feel that we get deeper in the stretch. The body should naturally kind of sink in a little bit lower. Slowly. Bring it back. And bringing the knees together. And again releasing here. Slowly. Take a squat. Let's take a little lean forward. Move the hips like this. And slowly roll up. And again as well, you want to roll the hips a little bit here to release the tension that we kind of put a little bit to there. That was quite an intense session, guys. It's a full hour. It's a lot. Move down. Just to release here. Shake it off. Good. Well done, guys. How are we feeling after that session? Did we get the right feelings in the stretches? Did you feel like you could? I know we don't have partners to help stretches and all that, but I'm hoping that was still quite efficient for you. Yeah, right? It's intense. Good. Yeah, so when you do contortion is not necessarily like going crazy straight away. You just need to train your nervous system. You need to strengthen the weak parts in your hips. And by controlling the rotations and controlling the movements, you gain a bit more understanding of what your body needs to work on. And also your body starts understanding the safety of letting themselves release into the stretch once you've actually done activation exercise. So when you do the activation exercises, you kind of feel a bit more, your brain and your body feels a bit more ready to get deeper in the stretches. Good. Lovely, guys. Okay, so in 10-15 minutes, I'm gonna do an update on what's going to happen next week. So it's going to be on Instagram Live and Facebook Live on the Fit French Kiss page and Fit French Kiss Instagram. I can't say my own name. Fit French Kiss, actually quite damn hard to pronounce. But I will be there at 7 p.m. You can obviously catch it up whenever if you can't make it. And also there will be updates on the emails and on the Facebook group as well. So everything will be explained. There's a lot of work that I still need to do, but we are going to move on to bigger and better things next week, full schedule and all that. So again, keep sharing, keep spreading the word. We are at 240 people signed up. It would be nice if we get to 250 by the end of this week, by tomorrow night. I would love that. And let's get to 500 next week and all that. Let's grow, guys. We were like 17 today. We were 17 at rehab. I'm so appreciative. You literally keep me afloat, guys. Knowing that I have to be here for you is the best thing. So keep showing up and donate if you can, if you want. Again, it's not an obligation. But I will see you a little bit later. See you tomorrow. I'll see you next time, guys. Thank you so much again. Bye.